Hi everyone, welcome to the Muster Drill. I'm Scott, and Royal Caribbean is doing some interesting things. Hi everyone, welcome back. So, Royal Caribbean announced that they were extending the health and safety protocols, which come from the recommendations in the conditional sail order, but only for 15 days. So that's a little odd that they would only do it for 15 days, and it suggests that they're going to make a change, or maybe not, and just come out for some weird reason then after 15 days and say, okay, no, we're gonna kick the can down the road a little bit further. So it's just rather odd. Most of the lines have extended that through, the end of the year. So, or at least to January of 2022. So it's a little interesting. So yeah, we'll keep our eye on that and see, if some major change develops that, they only wanted to do it for 15 days and didn't want to lock themselves into a longer period of time. So, moving on, another interesting thing that Royal Caribbean has done is, as we all know, every cruise line has an app. Well, most every cruise line has an app. So on the app, you can do, a lot of different things as far as, stuff on board. And the apps have even expanded a little bit to include functionality of, like things you can do in preparation to get on board. So Royal Caribbean had added the functionality for you to take your own picture, either from, I believe, from the website or from the app, which helped speed up the, the process, because they were taking your picture when you were checking in. So now when I was on the Mardi Gras, they took our picture at these kiosks, which I think also like read our temperature or something like that. So, but they did take our picture from that as well. So, but in any event, Royal Caribbean added that functionality to their app so that you could take your picture, or you could just let them take it when you got, to the port. But they did that obviously to, help speed up the process of, checking in. So they recently added an additional kind of, pre-boarding option, which is for you to take a picture of the front of your vaccination card. Now, this option is brand new. It's not available for every sailing yet, but it was noted that that was an available option for an upcoming September sailing. So it's interesting that, that's what they would choose to do. You still have to bring the card with you. Now, when I checked in with the, Mardi Gras, one of the things, they actually had two people at a table. So one person was looking at my boarding pass and my passport and things like that, and then the other person was looking at my negative COVID test and my vaccination card. So you'd still have to bring the vaccination card with you, but I guess it will save a little bit of time in the check-in process. Although I think that whole time, I mean, other than her stopping to ask me why I had 3 vaccines, and I've already explained that, I won't go into great detail about it, but of course I had an issue with my second vaccination where the syringe malfunctioned and I only got a part, like a teeny tiny little drop of the second dose, so I had to go back 2 days later. I had to fight with the health system and go to the local news and so forth, but I eventually ended up getting my full second dose, which was a couple of days later. But even the Carnival employee stopping to ask me about that and me giving her a super abridged version of what I basically just mentioned, that whole process took, I don't know, a minute. So, it's not exactly clear as to, why they're doing that, other than it's just, another, I mean, something they could easily build into the app process and, I don't know if they're going to use that to try to examine the information. I don't know if they're going to use that picture to cross-reference lot numbers, if they even have access to that information. I mean, who knows? Other than it right now appearing to be nothing more than the same thing, which is, you being able to upload your picture ahead of time. That obviously, just speeds that process up a little bit. So you can upload your, the front of your vaccination card. And then you still have to bring the card along for somebody to look at it. So along with your negative COVID test. So it's interesting, it's an interesting thing that they've added. There hasn't really been too much announcement about it. So we'll see how much more that shows up. I have a sailing on the Anthem of the Seas in at the end of January, beginning of February of 22. So I'll be curious to see if that option shows up in the app for me when I get, closer to that sail time. And then finally today I wanted to just mention that the Disney Fantasy has set sail on September 11th for its first cruise back since the shutdown. So that's Disney's second ship that is now sailing, and they were doing a 4-day itinerary to Disney's private island with 2 calls to the private island and 2 sea days. So I know there's not a lot of people that are super interested in Disney, according to my analytics. So I won't talk too much about that other than the fact that, hooray, it's just, yet again, another ship that's, adding to the growing list of ships that are getting back to sailing and helping the restart get going again. So, we're excited about that, and congratulations to Disney getting that second ship going. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. And if you like this video, please click that like button. And don't forget to click the subscribe button. That'll really help us out a lot. Won't cost you anything. You click it once and it's done. And then don't forget to click the notification bell so that you know every time we upload a new video. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.